Hey everyone, it's Anaconda Squeeze here. Once again, I'm playing Skyrim on the PS4. Today I've got a mod review for you for Lady Ebrima's Circus of Mirth. What this does is it adds a little addition to Solitude here on your map, where it puts a circus kind of in the background. So there's going to be a little door that pops up in Solitude, and once you walk through there, you're going to kind of see a circus that's more or less in its off hours, I would say. So here on the map, you can either go to Solitude itself, or there is an actual fast travel location here. Once you're in Solitude, it's not hard to find. Just find the main well, and then hidden behind it against the wall, you'll see very clearly is a almost like a circus door. It's got a little head above it. We get straight into there. Now, as we enter the circus, you'll see that there are lots of NPCs kind of scattered around. Now, the majority of these guys are going to be just circus guests, people that don't really have any interactions to do with. We'll look at that a little bit later. But these people who are just circus guests, you don't have to worry about them. There are a few like bards you can request songs from. There's a couple potential followers in here we'll get to, so we'll make sure we do talk to them. There are some shopkeepers. There are some people who can train sneaking and other things like that. So we'll try to touch on the people who are important here. There is a full smithing area in this map. We also have a treasure chest. Now this kind of kicks off the first part of the secret weapon set that's in here. So it's the Sword of the Jester. Now throughout this map you're going to find a full set of Jester armor, and there are quite a few sets of weapons for the Jester set. We aren't going to touch on all of them. We are going to kind of just happen to see a few of them. The majority are going to be in just treasure chests kind of scattered around, but we will touch on these as we go. Again, this is supposed to kind of be a player home as well as a little addition. A nice little way for your player to kind of run off and join the circus, if you would. We've got over here, we've got the smith with a funky looking helmet on here. We'll just go through quickly what she sells. It's nothing too crazy. Again, these things aren't OP, so if you are doing a playthrough that's a little bit more dialed back to story tone, this would be a good addition there. Like, you're not going to get anything crazy here. The good thing about her, she does have over 1,000 gold right off the bat, so we could potentially use her to sell some of our goods to. Going through here, we'll head back to the main way, and we're kind of do these in just a random order of things you can do. Again, there's our first look at some of the gestures and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot of people. Everyone seems to be drinking and getting hammered, and that's kind of another reason why I think this is the off hours. Nothing circus related is happening here, and everyone seems to be kind of drunk, so it's more of an off hours. This is kind of after the circus was in town. You have a full access of an oven. Everything you're going to need for a player home essentially should be in here. We're actually going to walk into the house of the jester here in just a second, and this is the actual player home itself for you. Once we're inside the actual home itself, we're going to see a functional but not necessarily the most lavish home we've ever seen. Doing these home reviews, it's got 2 mannequins, it's got a display case, but that's kind of like about it. There's a couple things on the walls to hang your weapons and shields. There is some static and some non-static decoration. You can take the mead, you can take the loot. I find the layout's a little weird, like I get trapped here on the stairs and the table for a bit. It's got a door in the back here going in the kitchen. The kitchen has a lot of food already for us. So it's non-static decoration here, which I do like. It put the snowberries with the sugar, with the sweet roll. But then again, it's using stairs in the corner. We'll look inside here. There actually is some storage here for you. Just some food for your journey. So again, if you're doing like that mod playthrough where it's just you do want to have it a little bit less OP, it's good just to kind of give yourself a basis to get some food. But stairs as the shelves is a little weird. Over here we have an entrance to the actual circus itself. We're not going to go inside there. We are going to head up really quickly and take a peek at what's going on. Not a lot up here again. There's a bookshelf you can activate. We've got a drum in the corner here you can sit on. We've got a little tiny bit of storage. There's nothing crazy for storage in here. We do have an empty knapsack here we can store in, as well as a chest downstairs that we'll see in a little second here. But again, like it is functional, and that's about it. There's nothing crazy. You're not getting like a mansion to move into. Against the wall here, we do have a chest, and that actually has the Jester set of armor inside of it. So giving you things like lock picking and stealth and getting better prices, things like that. So once we go outside, we're actually going to check out the fighting arena that's just outside the door here. Once outside, you're going to go over to this billboard. This is how you access the fight arena. Please be ready for a fight, because as soon as you get inside of here, you are immediately in combat with the training orc. He's got the axe of the jester arm, so you do want to take him down. I do switch over here to the Ebony Katana just to kind of see what kind of damage he can take. He does take a little bit of damage, so I would recommend using one of your higher items. As you start to chip away here, you kind of see that this isn't a crazy weapon, but it is just kind of chipping away. I mean, he is doing a decent amount of damage to me as we go through here if I didn't have my armor. So we're going to switch to the great sword here just to get him out of the way so we can take a peek at that axe he's got there. This is, I believe, the only one you have to actually fight for to get the weapon from the jester's set. So once you go inside, take the jester's axe from him, take anything else you'd like, and you kind of look around the arena. You can kind of hear in the background this whole time there's like a swinging sound going on. I'm not really too sure what that is, but it does get kind of annoying the more we go through. Now we're going to head over to Mirths Tent. But as we go, I do accidentally shout here in the video, and it turns all these NPCs kind of hostile without them attacking me. They all get the red dot on the map, but none of them actually attack. It does make fast traveling impossible once that happens, just because they do turn into enemies, but no one actually attacked me so far. We look at some of the bards, some of the NPCs. We can see some mammoth in the corner. This is the main entrance to the circus, which we're going to skip for now. We're going to go right into Mirths Tent. And then once Mirths Tent is done, we'll just go right into the circus. A little bit of disappearing and reappearing NPCs here that do like genuinely nothing for us. Heading inside though, this is where there's going to be a sneak, or sorry, not a sneak, but a follower that we can get. Also the main shopkeep of the game, which has some of the themed items from Merida herself, so we can get her to follow us. We can get her to move with a different mod here. And then turning around, we'll see Tally. And Tally is the actual shopkeep in here, so she doesn't have anything crazy on her. She does just sell alchemy stuff. She doesn't have a lot of gold on her either. But this is where you can get the Ring of Merida, which actually has some different things according to the weather, as well as some arrows from Merida. And then in the back treasure chest here, you actually see the bow of the jester. So that's one of the last ones here. We just have the daggers and the hammer that we still need to find. And then going inside of here, we have all of our alchemy stuff. Now this is a shop, so all these things that I'm knocking off the shelves here, you can steal, but you cannot take, so just make sure you're not taking. Well, then there's some things you can take. So some things you take, most things you have to steal. Behind here you actually have a tanning rack in case you want to go there. Other than that, not a whole lot going on in here. We're just going to actually skip straight into the main circus. Once we're inside the circus, there's still a lot of these little floaty smoke guys around. I'm not sure if they're here. But once inside the circus, you'll find like a little foyer and bar area. The door up there leading to the jester's house itself. Then we have, I love these little guys. I've been seeing them more and more in mods. But having a tiny dragon that can actually follow the player around is just, it's kind of cool. And I do like that it's just included these things. We've got a barkeep that just sells food and drink. Not a lot of gold on him either. You can take the stuff on his bar, so that's a little weird that like some things you steal, some things you don't. We've got a lot of named NPCs that don't actually do anything. Just keep checking them because they have names, thinking that there's something going on. We got a bard, but here is Ebrima herself. So this is the lady whose circus it is. Going into her, she can actually teach you to sneak. So this is good if you're doing a bit of a rogue playthrough. But it should be very helpful. I'm glad that she actually does something. It's not just, I own a circus. It's got to be sneaky. You've got to kind of go with the lore there. Once through here, there's actually a door on the right there that goes towards the other little tiny tent that we saw. But once we're in the ring, this is just more reasoning why I think it's just off hours for the circus, because everyone's kind of in here practicing. I really like that the tight ropes or ladders actually have people on them doing stuff. We see a lot of the circus performers. We got some flame matches going around. Lots of seating over here. I don't like these curtains kind of hanging in the way, but whatever. Lots of people kind of kicking around. I thought it was just overall, like, this is very pretty. Like, I like this place. It looks fun. I haven't seen this in the game. I like the fact that we have an out of service circus. We got more bards. We've got a dancer over here. A lot more static decoration. Another seating area with a little girl in it. Some food we can take. Hopping over here, there's a third seating area. I like the saber tooth. I like that he's just kind of chilling in there. Again, like kind of a nod towards lions and circuses. I was really hoping that'd be something magical, but it's just a flute. And then we actually get to go up on the tightrope because there is going to be another chest for another jester item. So we go up the stairs here. The left tightrope is the two guys kind of hanging out. The right tightrope is the one we want to go across. That one's going to have a chest at the end. and we're going to actually get 2 daggers of the jester through this chest. So the last thing is going to be the hammer. I'm not going to show you on camera where the hammer is. It is the last part of the jester weapon set that you're going to need to. We're actually going to leave the tent right now and head back to the strange portal, and that's going to show us the second weapon and armor set that you can get through this mod, which I do like the look of. I'm not going to lie, it does look kind of cool, and I think I would kind of rock it if I was like doing this as a playthrough. Heading back to that strange portal, make sure you again have your weapon ready, because once you come inside of here, there's going to be an elven woman just ready to go at you. I did kind of stop here because I was checking out the armor set. I really like it. We're going to switch over here to the greatsword just to kind of one-hit her. She's about as hard as the trainer was, so not too crazy, but do get ready for a fight. I really like this armor set, just the way it looks. It is the Elven Revenant armor. Basically just a white with red highlights version of the Daedric armor. It just looks really pretty. I've always had the Daedric armor, and just seeing this kind of like lighter version was really pretty. You do get the Revenant sword with it as well, and a key to the jail cell that's in the back here. Now I wish there was a little bit more in this mod, kind of going through the lore. Why is the Revenant stuff here? Why is there a man in prison? You do get to activate this man as a follower, and he does actually carry one of the Revenant swords on him if you want to bring him with you. Nothing too crazy in this mod. So that's all we've got for this mod here. Overall, not a bad addition. I like that we're having something a little bit different, a little wandering circus here. The player home was a nice touch because you can work out of it, you can kind of run away to the circus, and it does give you a couple armor sets. Again, I wish there was a little bit better lore, or maybe I'm just missing something like who is the jester, why do you want his set, what's with this Revenant stuff. Not a bad time over here, I do like it, so thank you, Julia, for this mod. I'll put a link down below if you want to download it for yourself. If you enjoyed the video, please like, and if you haven't already, guys, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get back into some stuff here on the channel, and hopefully some things in the future once we get moved to a permanent location. Until next time, guys, my name is Anaconda Squeeze. I will see you all later. Bye.